Born in 1938 in the heart of Twic County, Bahr el Ghazal, late Bona Malual Madut Ring grew up surrounded by the rhythm of cattle camps, the stories of village life, and a people yearning for freedom. From those humble beginnings, he rose to become one of the most influential voices in South Sudan's history, a man who wielded words as powerfully as others wielded weapons. Bona Malual Madut's journey began not in privilege, but in perseverance. He studied journalism in the United States, first at Indiana University, and later earning his master's degree from Columbia University in New York. Armed with education and conviction, he returned home determined to use the pen as his instrument of liberation. In the 1960s and 70s, when speaking truth was dangerous, late Bona Malual became one of Sudan's pioneering journalists. He founded and edited some of the nation's most influential publications, including the Vigilant, Sudano magazine, the Sudan Times, and the Sudan Democratic Gazette. Through these pages, he gave voice to the voiceless, writing fearlessly about justice, equality, and the right of Southern Sudanese to govern their own destiny. But late Bona Malual was never content to remain an observer. In 1965, he helped found the Southern Front, a political movement that sought to unify the South and demand self-determination. He served as its first Secretary General, speaking at a time when independence was seen as impossible. Yet he never stopped believing that the people of South Sudan deserved their own flag, their own voice, and their own future. His leadership soon carried him into government service. Under President Jaafar Nimeri, late Bona Malual was appointed Minister of Culture and Information from 1973 to 1978, a time when freedom of expression was fragile, yet he defended it with courage and determination. Later, under 𝐂𝐚𝐫𝐿's administration, he served as Regional Minister of Finance and Economic Planning, helping to shape the economic foundation of the Southern Sudan Autonomous Region. He believed that leadership was not about power, but about responsibility and vision. Throughout his long career, Bona Malual remained a guiding figure for journalists, thinkers, and politicians across South Sudan. To his colleagues, he was a mentor, steady, articulate, and unyielding in conviction. To his family, he was a father and a pillar of strength. And to his people, he was a voice that refused to fade, even in exile and even amid conflict. Bona Malual lived to see the dream he carried for decades become reality: the birth of the Republic of South Sudan in 2011. For him, it was not only a political victory but also the fulfillment of a moral promise that the South would one day stand free, united, and self-governing. His legacy, however, reaches far beyond independence. He left behind a generation of writers, leaders, and citizens who understand that truth, though fragile, can shape nations. He reminded us that ideas outlive men and that courage outlasts fear. As he once said, South Sudan must always belong to its people, united in dignity, equality, and hope. Today, we remember not just his passing, but his purpose. We celebrate a man who spoke truth when silence was safer, who dreamed when hope was scarce, and who built when the world was breaking. Late Bona Malual Madut Ring, journalist, leader, visionary, and one of the founding voices of our nation. Join the conversation in the comments, share your memories, reflections, or what his legacy means to you. Subscribe for more true stories of courage, leadership, and hope from across Twic Mayardit and South Sudan. Together, we keep the story alive. This is Twic Trace, where history has a voice.